YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with basketball analysis on analysisplayground.com and on YouTube. We're going to talk about how the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Milwaukee Bucks. They came out scoring 28 to 22 in the first quarter. They continued to build upon that lead 30 to 23. They continue to score high 30 to 31 even though they trailed in that series and well in that quarter, and it wasn't by much as they had led the other two by a significant amount. They couldn't really do much better than that. Usually, this is the standard of a summer league game or even the NBA game in general. And then the Clippers still was able to finish the fourth quarter with the lead, 24 to 21. They only lost one quarter there, but they won majority by a long amount of points, and they took the game home. And I like what I seen out of them. Data bite, debate. Excuse me if I'm butchering some of these international players. Trying to get better with it as summer league goes on with their last names is usually the tough ones. 21 points for him, plus 10 and plus minus, one personal foul, one steal, three assists, eight rebounds. Four of them was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 of 13 from the field. Just play an excellent game, knowing how to stay in the paint and score, not attempting the three, trying to be physical in that paint, and being able to be successfully doing it, throughout the entire game and not shying away from contact and also not fouling that much, only having one personal foul and no turnovers. Just great execution done by the Clippers, and their entire team basically did very well with those same type of stats. And one of the guys that didn't do as well was Brown, but he did have 18 points and plus 14 plus minus. He only had two personal fouls and three turnovers, but he kind of made it up with the two blocks. Six assists, two with the 9 rebounds and four offensive rebounds, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He struggled a little bit from three, 2 of 7, 7 of 17 from the field, which isn't that bad. It's good for a high volume scorer and a guy that's still trying to see if he wants to score in the paint or do he want to score from the perimeter. But that's his role, is figuring that out, through his whole entire career, as he's going to have to be a stretch 4 or a stretch 5. Is up to the team to trust him enough and up to him to make those shots. But he did play 29 minutes, and that's decent type of production for that type of minutes being played. Christie, 13 points, plus 9 and plus minus, one personal foul, one steal, one assist, 4 rebounds, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 10 from 3, 4 of 13 from the field. That was a okay, I'll give him a pass. Like, these are numbers that you should be getting when you're taking those type of shots, but you would just like him to shoot better at that volume, and that's all you can really hope for him to do. Is his role isn't going to change much, even if he's a starter in the future. Dennis, 9 points, plus 17 and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, one block, and he had 3 steals with the 5 assists, but 2 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3, which is great, and 3 of 8 from the field. Miller, he did have 23, which was a game high for the Clippers team, plus 3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, also good rim protection, good help defense, good, staying in front of the guy to be able to contest or being able to, get the guy going to the rim and getting able to get the block that way too for this team. 1 steal, 4 rebounds, 3 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 9 of 14 from the field, which is really good. That's above average, especially for a guard. But you would like to see a little bit more playmaking, from some of these guards on this particular team, because they're going to need that to have more consistency and getting great offense, even though they found that this whole game. Just by playing, move the ball, keep finding the open guy, and everybody just tack on what they tack on to the best of their ability. And it works depending on what team you play, because matchup makes the style of what you can do and how fluent you can do it in. And tonight they did a great job of moving the ball as a team. 4 points for Bannon, plus 1 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the field. Harkless, 7 points, plus 9 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 or 7 from 3, 2 or 7 in general from the field. Taylor, 8 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 4 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 3 from the field. Bailey, 6 points plus 6 and plus minus. Two personal fouls, one turnover, one block, and a steal with the 3 assists. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, which isn't good, especially when you show that he was 0 of 1 from three. And 2 of 4 from the field. Didn't attempt a lot of shots. He only played 13 minutes, but he had a decent contribution. And Huggins, 3 points plus one and plus minus. Two personal fouls, one steal, one assist. 1 of 2 from the 3 point line, 1 of 2 from the field. They did shoot 48% from the field as a team, which is above average. I mean, if you're going to make that many shots and shoot average from three, 12 or 34, and that high volume scoring all game, they still was able to get to the free throw line 30 times this game. And even though they shot 60% as a team, that just show you how much they was feeling it and how easy it was to score on a team like the Bucks. Team had 9 steals and 7 blocks. They only had 10 turnovers as a team and only 15 personal fouls done to the Bucks. And they also was able to gather 40 rebounds total as a team. This just shows you how good they played against the Milwaukee Bucks. And we can talk about the Bucks if you guys want me to tell you how I feel about the hometown Milwaukee Bucks summer league team. 13 points for Livingston. Negative 16 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover. He did have a steal. He had 5 assists, 12 rebounds, so a double-double for him. One of them was offensive, 0-2 from the free throw line, 1-5 from 3, 6-12 from the field. I also see Baker Jr., 4 points, negative 2 and plus minus, 6 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 3 blocks, 3 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the field. Johnson, 22 points, negative 3 and plus minus, 4 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists. And he also had 1 offensive rebound with his 4 rebounds total, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from 3, 9 of 18 from the field, got to 50% tonight. In his 32 minutes, he had, one of the best games that he done did in Summer League so far. Jackson Jr. only took 1 shot, 5 minutes played, and 1 assist, 1 turnover, negative 3 and plus minus. Marjan, 6 points, negative 13 and plus minus. He did have a bunch of wild, crazy fouls, but 5 total, 3 turnovers with that. But he did end up getting 2 steals and 6 assists and 3 rebounds. No offensive rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 9 from the field. You expect a lot more from him, considering that he did play NBA games. He did get NBA minutes, and he is a guy that's a summer league veteran at this point. But, you have good games, you have bad games. I just wasn't expecting it to be against the Clippers or just teams in general. You should be able to know how to score, how to get to the basket, how to get to the free throw line, and your shot should be developing. But, this is a guy that's very, very young still, and we'll see if he can become that key piece possibly for the Bucks, because they still is really looking for a shooting guard that can score and defend and impact the games by doing the little things like rebounding, making the extra pass, and knocking down spot up threes. They kind of had that last year, but it's a spot that they always look in the field, and Marjan is the youngest talent with the body, with the length that can play that or the 3. But he still got to work out some kinks and get smoothed out a little bit, especially with that jumper. And we'll see what happens in the future with that. Smith, 12 points, negative 14 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls. He also had 4 turnovers, means he didn't really control himself the way he needed to. 2 blocks, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive. 0 of 4 from 3, 6 of 11 from the field. Rollins, he had game high for the Bucks, 24 points, negative 1 and plus minus. He also had 6 personal fouls, and he also led the entire game in points with that 24. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 8 of 12 from the field. Galloway, 2 points, negative 3 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 2 rebounds, 0 of 1 from the 3-point line, 0 of 2 from the field. And Besson, 12 points. You want to get in double figures if you can, coming off the bench. But he did shoot 3 of 10 from the field and 1 of 6 from 3. But he got to the free throw line 7 times and made 5 of them. You would live with that if you're the Bucks, especially in 19 minutes. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, and he also was negative 20 and plus minus. the rest of the players didn't play, and there was a lot of them that didn't get no playing time. They was also able to shoot 48% from the field, 38 of 79, but they couldn't knock down any threes really. 8 of 30, 26%. That was a big reason why they lost tonight. And on top of that, 13 of 21 at the free throw line, 61%, giving up a lot of easy opportunities that they created themselves by getting to the free throw line. They just couldn't finish them off. And when you look at the steals, they only had 7 and they only had 8 blocks, which is game high as a team. They also had 15 turnovers, which was a little bit more, and they fouled way more than the Clippers. And that was a deciding factor because of discrepancy in the free throws. So I like what I seen out of the Clippers. They moved the ball well. They scored the way they had to score. Guys wasn't really trying to do too much ISO. Even if they did, they was able to convert or get to the free throw line, or they was able to just outsmart or outplay the Bucks on every level tonight. So not really a surprise. The Clippers been doing that against a lot of teams in summer league right now. So I guess they did a good job of figuring out what to do with their players and how to get them to be in the best situation possible for them to succeed. And the coaching staff of the Clippers has been some of the best coaches. They just haven't had their best players healthy. And that's not the case in summer league, and that's why they're winning more often. But when this team does have their players healthy, they're a usual playoff team and one of the best records in the NBA. So this is something they do in the regular season. This is not surprising based off who they drafted and what they got playing in the summer league. This is a quality team that understands the game, understands what they should be doing, and knows how to play the game the right way. And that's all you really need to do to win a summer league championship. Is just stick to the basics and the fundamentals and just knock down your shots, even if they're a layup, even if they're a dunk, even if it's a spot up three, and that will be enough to get it done. You can go undefeated just playing the right way, just because most teams make too many mistakes and too many mental barriers, or they in their own head trying to figure stuff out because of the pressures of trying to get a spot and trying to make your dream come true. And some guys are really forcing it for that reason to stand out. And when they do that, it can be took advantage of if you play the right way. So I would say the Clippers are veteran, mature, smart, funny type of style, and it works. It always has worked, and is working, for them tonight. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell for more analysis. Got 2,000 plus classics, so watch some of my old videos. If you need something to do, entertainment-wise, while you're waiting, while you're cooking, while you're working, and you want to hear something to listen to, or want some classics that you can play outside of music, you got this channel for that. And hopefully you guys continue to appreciate that like you have. And I'm gone.